Hello, and thank you for taking the time to complete this short video presentation. I'm Melissa Goins, Director of the Family Resource and Youth Services Center program at the Cabinet for Health and Family Services. This presentation provides essential background information that all Family Resource and Youth Services Center coordinators are required to review prior to completing your new program plan. To measure the effectiveness of this presentation, we're asking that each coordinator complete a pre-test and a post-test at the end of the presentation. This helps us to know how well these slides meet our learning objectives. Please take a minute to pause the presentation if needed and complete the pre-test using the QR code in the slide. By the end of this training, you will understand why data is important and why we need it, be able to differentiate between participation, perception, and outcome data, and learn where to easily find data and how to track it. First, data supports continuous quality improvement. It helps identify problems and opportunities by showing you what's actually happening, not just what you think is happening. Data also informs decision-making. Instead of guessing at solutions, data helps you choose strategies that are most likely to work. Data also measures impact and outcomes. It helps to answer one of the most important questions: did it work? Finally, data builds accountability and transparency. It provides clear evidence to stakeholders about the work that we are doing and the difference that we are making. There are three types of data that the Division of Frist considers important when measuring impact. These types of data answer three questions: how much did we do? How well did we do it? And is anyone better off? Now let's look at these data in detail, starting with participation data. Participation data answers the question, how much did we do? Examples include how many parents showed up to a literacy night, how many students participated in a backpack program, or how many FAFSA forms were completed. These data can be found on sign-in sheets, by counting participants during programming, or through your large group activity sheets, and your state program report. Next is perception data. Perception data answers the question, how well did we do it? In other words, it tells us people's views and feelings about a program, service, or experience. For example, you might survey participants after a family literacy night to determine if they feel that they learned new tools to help their child with reading. Perception data can be found in survey responses, satisfaction ratings, feedback groups, and opinion polls. Finally, we have outcome data. Outcome data tells us whether a program, service, or strategy made a difference. Examples include whether student attendance improved after a mentoring program or whether reading scores increased through a book buddy program. Outcome data is the most valuable tool in determining the effectiveness of your work because it shows real impact. This data can be found in test scores, graduation rates, attendance numbers, and behavior incident reports. Common places where coordinators can find this data include the school report card, MAP scores, and tools within Infinite Campus, such as Early Warning Tool and Insights. This shows an example of a data tracking sheet. There are several methods that can be used to assist you in tracking your data. It's important to set up a data tracking system as early as possible. Take a moment to reflect. Which type of data do you use most often? And which type would help you make data-informed decisions for continuous quality improvement? To wrap up, let's review our key takeaways. Data helps us drive continuous quality improvement. Participation data tells us how much we did. Perception data tells us how well we did it, and outcome data tells us if anyone is better off. For additional data-related resources, check out these Wednesday webinars on the DFRIS Training Hub. You may also follow this link to find other supporting documents. Please take a minute to complete our post-test. You may pause this presentation if needed. Thank you for your commitment to using data to improve the outcomes for students and families.